A few years ago, we were producing a film and we were in a city. We just had lunch with our crew, and we had someone come in who was a Christian leader and encourage our crew and bless them, share some scriptures with them. It meant a lot to them. After the meal, everyone left, and I'm standing there talking to him, and he turned to me and he said, "Hey, let me tell you a joke." And then he tells me this inappropriate joke. And I was caught between wanting to be a friend to him, and at the same time, I was grieved because my respect for him dropped way down. Here's a guy who cared about me as his friend and did love the Lord, but he had not put a filter over his lips. And in his desire to impress, or for me to like him more, my respect for him actually went down because of what he let come out of his mouth. It made me think about Ephesians 4:29. It says, "Let no unwholesome word proceed from your mouth, but only such a word as is good for edification, according to the need of the moment, so that it will give grace to those who hear." Our words are very powerful. They can be rivers of blessing or rivers of cursing. They can build up and edify, or they can tear down and become a stumbling block to somebody else. I was thinking about how Jesus would go into a city, and instead of trying to impress them, he would look for the need of the moment. If there were people that were hurting, he would comfort them. If they were hungry, he's feeding them. If they're demon-possessed, he'd cast a demon out of them. If they're ignorant, he's teaching them. Jesus would always look for the need of the moment and serve people right where they are. And it says in this passage, basically, that's what we need to do with the words of our mouths. What if instead of the dirty joke, instead of the curse word, instead of inappropriate talk to try to impress people, you looked for the need of the moment and you ask people, "How are you doing? And what's going on with you? How can I pray for you? What's God doing in your life?" And to see, are they hurting? Then use your lips to comfort them. Are they struggling with something? Then pray for them. Are they discouraged? Then encourage them. Let your lips, instead of being an instrument of cursing and unwholesome talk, poisoning someone, be an instrument of edification according to the need of the moment. And when we do that, people will not only respect us more, but we will be the hands and feet, even the lips of Jesus, to bless them in their lives. We will get blessed in the process, and oftentimes God will bond our hearts to their hearts as we demonstrate his love to them.